You're watching Marcia on VeroBuzzTV.com.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Buzz TV. We are here in the Buzz TV Art Gallery, so enjoy our artwork behind us and enjoy my next guest. He happens to be so well known to all of us, Dr. Michael Carter, and of course it is wonderful to have you here.
It's great to be here, Marcia. Thank you.
Do you know, I'm so thrilled because when you walked in, there are four of you. Three are sort of sitting off mic right here. And you're going to sing for us when we come back.
We're going to do a little sample.
Yes. Well, here's what we're going to be talking about. Of course, this wonderful, wonderful Treasure Coast Chorale. And I want to go back a little bit with you, though, Dr. Carter. I love to hear a backstory. And you have been around here for so long. You have been conducting some of the most magnificent music. I see you when you're over at Community Church with some of the different musical organizations.
We have a good time.
Oh, yes, indeed. But where were you born? Where were you from? Where did you get all of this musical inspiration?
I was born and raised in Natchez, Mississippi.
Oh, no wonder.
A singing family. We had a great time. Sang in church, sang in school. Grew up there. Served a church there after college. Ended up in St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh boy!
Before coming to Vero Beach, and my wife. I met my wife at the University of Southern Mississippi.
Oh boy!
In Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and she happened to be from St. Louis, and so it was great to be in St. Louis. It's a wonderful town.
Oh, wonderful. Well, all of your musical career, though, where did you really study music?
The University of Southern Mississippi had a wonderful voice teacher there. My wife and I studied with the same teacher, and Vivian Potes Wood, and just an outstanding singer and teacher, and we got to do a lot of singing with her.
And I might add, she has some really great students, and of course we are so happy to have you here.
You're very kind.
And I want to really tell all of our viewers, if you will, about the season, because coming up we have a fabulous concert, so tell me about that one.
Our next concert coming up is Sunday, March 13th. It's called Take Me Home Country Roads. The Treasure Coast Chorale salutes country music, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We've got a lot of soloists as well as the choir, and of course our band will be playing with us, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Mississippi.
All right.
Or maybe I should say Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah,
all right.
that's right.
But country music with the Treasure Coast Chorale, you can't get any better than that.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun.
Oh, what are some of the songs you'll be singing?
Well, we're doing a medley of John Denver songs, which includes Take Me Home Country Roads. We're doing a medley of Johnny Cash tunes.
Oh, wow.
Ring of Fire, and some I Walk the Line, and some of those good ones. We're doing 9 to 5, which is with Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton, yes.
And it's going to be lots of fun.
Oh, well, this is so exciting. Where do we get tickets?
No tickets are involved. It's free and open to the public. We will take we will receive an offering, free will offering, and that helps us to keep going and pay our expenses. But it's free and open to the public, and we'd love to. But we ask that you come early. The doors will open at 6.
And where is this to be?
At the First Baptist Church.
All right.
Which is across from the main library, right downtown Vero Beach.
Well, I am so excited about this, and we're going to take a little break now. And you know about the concert coming up on, and it was March the 13th.
March 13th, Sunday.
That's a Sunday at the First Baptist Church right here in Vero Beach. If you're watching us all over the world, remember Vero Beach, Florida.
Absolutely.
That, of course, is in the good old United States. But we're going to be back in just a moment and let you hear a little rendition of what the Treasure Coast Chorale can do. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
Buzz TV Network is now the fastest growing new media outlet in Florida. Watch BuzzTVNetwork.com.
Victims of mesothelioma and their loved ones may be entitled to receive a cash reward from over $18 billion in asbestos trust funds now available. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma, call the number on your screen now. Even if a loved one has passed due to mesothelioma, you may still be entitled to a cash reward. Time is limited. Call now.
Please call 800-970-0240.
Join us for an adventure weekdays at 4:30 and 8:30 on Buzz TV Network.
As promised, we are back, Buzz TV right here on Marcia, and I am here with Michael. Michael, I'm going to have you introduce the other members of the Treasure Coast Chorale.
Okay, thank you. This is Barb Kovacs, Sally Westphalen, Jim Aldendorf, and Michael Carter.
These are 4 members of the Treasure Coast Chorale who will be performing on the 13th of March. You don't want to miss it at the First Baptist Church. Oh boy, what time does it start?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Come early. There's a free will offering, and of course that's what keeps them on the map. But what are we going to listen to?
We're going to do a Hank Williams tune called Hey Good Lookin'.
Oh boy.
And we're singing to you, Marcia.
Oh goody, yeah, right. All right, take it away, Michael.
2, 3. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we can find us a brand new recipe? I said, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up with me?
Oh my golly, I have goosebumps. I love country music. I might as well fess up right now. And that is so great. Boy, are you a great alto and a soprano and everything. Both of you, wow. I wanted to get real close so that all of our listeners and viewers could really hear the wonderful, wonderful correlation of music. Oh, this is so great. Whoop. Oh, well, I do that. I do that all the time. Sorry. But oh my golly, it's so great. So this is what we're going to hear. Just one little piece. Once again, tell our viewers, if you will, Michael, when this is happening and what comes after this.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sunday, March 13th, 7 p.m., the Treasure Coast Chorale does Take Me Home Country Roads, our salute to country music. And then in May the 22nd, which is also a Sunday at 7 p.m., we're going to be doing a Salute to America, a big patriotic concert with indoor fireworks. So please come.
Indoor fireworks. And where is that happening?
First Baptist Church, downtown Vero Beach, right across from the main library.
Oh my goodness, and hopefully it'll be there the following day.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We won't burn the place down.
Oh, but this is so wonderful. I always think people might be watching that are maybe visiting here in the area or maybe just planning to come to the Vero Beach area, and they would love to be a member of the Treasure Coast Chorale. What would what would happen?
We have snowbirds that are part of our group that sing with us when they're in town. If they want to get in touch with me, they can call me at the First Baptist Church at 772-321-4341 is my cell number. Please give me a call if you're interested, and we'll tell you how to become part of the Treasure Coast Chorale.
Oh boy! Well, you know what? I'm just getting the 1 minute signal, and that means we have 1 minute. What I would love is for you to take us out with, once again, that same song. I know I took your music away from you.
That's all right. I've got it memorized.
But will you do that?
Sure.
All right.
Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I said, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up with me?
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa. Thanks for watching Buzz TV.
Plant your business in the Buzz TV ID Garden and watch your buzziness grow. Make a 15-second business video ID. Plant your video ID in Buzz TV programs. Then spread your video ID on social media and watch your buzziness grow on Buzz TV.
If you or someone you love is suffering from addiction to drugs or alcohol, National Rehab Recovery has an important message for you. Each year, we lose hundreds of thousands of our family members and loved ones to drug and alcohol-induced causes. If you have insurance or the ability to pay for 30 days of treatment, National Rehab Recovery can change your life. Medicare and Medicaid are not accepted at this time. The call and confidential consultation is free.
1-800-577-5446.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Buzz TV. I'm Marcia Littlejohn, and I am here with Sally Daley. And oh boy, I guess when you say Sally Daley, you think real estate. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Do you know, I'm delighted to have you here, Sally, because I think we all want to learn a little bit more about real estate. It's either a good season, or it's a bad season, or it's an up season, or it's a down season. We are so excited to talk with you because you are an expert in this field. I want to talk to you a little bit, though, about you, because your company, you are a broker. And do we say a broker associate? Do we say a broker? What do we say?
I'm a broker owner. I run my own firm.
All right. And how long have you been practicing?
Since 2004, and the office is on Ocean Drive, 2855 Ocean Drive in the historic Portales building.
Terrific. Well, one of the reasons we wanted to have you on, really, with your expertise and your interest in real estate here on the Treasure Coast, of course, one of the most active areas for all over the world, as a matter of fact. People love to come here. There are so many questions that people have when they're thinking about selling their house. What are some of those questions that they should be answering before they even make that decision?
Well, it's a matter of many different factors, but if you think it might be the right time to sell, our advice is always seek the counsel of someone who's expert in the business. So talk to a broker associate, talk to a broker, find out what the market value of your home really is from someone in the business that has the nuanced knowledge to tell you versus some of the computer models out on that we like to look at that are voyeuristic, but they don't necessarily have the market knowledge that we have. So you want to find out in real terms what your market value of your house is, and then do I want to sell? And then you need to decide with whom do I want to sell.
I was going to say, what is that? What is the list of questions as far as making a choice of the appropriate broker?
Well, it's a very big decision. For most of us, it's, if not our single biggest asset, certainly one of our biggest assets. So it is an important business decision, and it's really not one where you just want to pick a girlfriend or someone that's a part-timer. You want to find someone that's expert in the type of property that you have, whether it's a condominium or a single-family home or a property on the water or a property in Sebastian or a property in Vero.
And so really, when you think about where your home is, that is of vital importance as far as who your broker is going to be.
It really is. And I would also say ask about results, because at the end of the day, results matter.
Sure.
What have you sold? How many days did it take for you to sell the properties? The most important, what did it start priced at, but what did it sell for? We call that in our industry the list to sell ratio.
Ooh, yes.
You can ask whatever number you want.
Sally, let me ask you though, when do you advise your client as to the appropriate price for their house? And when is that decision made?
Our approach is always to come take a look at the property. It would be unbelievably unreasonable to look at a property and not to come to visit a property and guess the value without seeing it. So we come physically see the property. Then we pull sales comps and do an appraisal-like approach to assess what the value should be.
Now that's the key, sales comps. We're going to talk about that when we come back, because you compare, in many cases, to properties that have sold within that area, where someone may be comparing their home to another home, as you say, in another area, a totally different thing.
Exactly.
So the expertise of who it is that you are dealing with is vitally important at this stage of the game.
Vital.
Vital. All right, when we come back, we're also going to be talking about who will show your house, who goes into your house, what is it, and what are those very important questions you should be asking yourself if you are even considering to sell your home, your property, or whatever. We'll be right back with Sally Daley on Buzz TV.
Stop dirty, unread newsprint clogging our landfills with waste. Go green. Save a tree. Watch Buzz TV.
Have you or a loved one been prescribed the blood thinner medication Xarelto? Xarelto has been linked to serious injuries, including internal bleeding of the brain or gastrointestinal system, cerebral hemorrhage, and even death. At the law offices of Jacoby & Myers, we've been bringing compassion and experience to our clients for over 40 years. Jacoby & Myers is now taking claims from those injured as a result of taking Xarelto. You won't pay a thing unless your case is settled.
Please call 800-536-6093.
Well, as promised, we are back with Sally Daley talking about real estate and talking about if and when you are planning to sell your property. What are the most important questions? What is your plan? Who will be showing your house? But I would love to talk about maybe the preparation. You've made that decision. You're going to sell your house. What should you do to your house to get it prepared to sell?
Very, very good question. I come about it from a marketing perspective because that's my background. At the end of the day, when you want to sell your house, it's a product and you need to bring it to market. And you want it to have its big reveal to look its very best you possibly can. So sometimes the most important work is the work that you do before the house even goes on the market. So once you've decided with whom you're going to list, seek that person's guidance. What should you do? What shouldn't I do? Declutter. Change strong paint colors. The best rule of thumb, you really want it to look like a model home as much as possible.
Because so many people have said, you know, I painted my home, I sold it, and the first thing they did is they repainted it.
It's very true, but
they bought it.
But they bought it. That paint is the cheapest renovation tool out there. And seek your realtor's counsel. Maybe you don't want to change your carpet because consumers tend to like hardwoods and tile now, so maybe leave the carpet. Seek their guidance as to what's going to be your biggest bang for your buck in terms of selling the property for the quickest amount of time for the highest dollar.
You know, as you mentioned during our break, we were talking about HGTV. We all look at that and we see, oh, is that what's going on? How great is that for people to watch?
I think it can be very helpful, actually, because sometimes, particularly in communities where the homes are older, you need to be able to envision what could be. And sometimes buyers have a hard time doing that, but these shows, I think, have gotten people to think in that way. What could be, not necessarily what is.
Oh, absolutely. Now, back to that very important question, who shows your house? Once you have chosen a broker and you're going to sell this house, who literally is showing your house?
Really important question. I would urge all of the viewers out there, when you're interviewing prospective brokers, ask this very important question. Are you going to stick a lockbox on my house? Is a prospect going to come into a dark house with the curtains drawn? Or is there going to be an advocate in the house waiting to talk about all of the features and have at the ready an answer for what may be an objection, because there's never a perfect house. So at our firm, for example, we accompany all showings. It's a company policy, because even if nothing else, the buyer's coming into a house where the curtains are open, the lights are on, and you know the house is going to sing from the minute the door's opened.
Oh, welcoming. Oh boy. Now the other thing is, though, when you think about a home and you think about you're selling this house, what if you're still living in it?
It can be a real challenge. One of the tips I always give consumers is, I don't know who did this study, but somebody one time said that for every box of clutter that you take away, you increase the value of your property $100. And that can be very motivating to a seller.
Yes.
So you really do want to try to keep your personal things away. You don't want them focusing on your wedding photos. You want them focusing on emotionally getting engaged in the house if they were to live there.
And I think what we have discovered is that really what you can learn from the broker that you choose is so vitally important. Sally Daley, you have been in the business. You can tell that you have certainly been a marketer as well. So vitally important. Is there any website that we should go to find out all the tricks of the trade, so to speak?
I think a really good website for consumers to look at is called Houzz, H-O-U-Z-Z, only because it's got a lot of photos of the way things are, current styles, tastes to emulate, and there's often very good advice on how to prepare your house for sale.
Terrific. One last question, very quick. I know this will date and time our segment. Is this a good season?
It is a good season. Inventory is very low, and there are buyers out there, but there's a real lack of inventory out there. So there are buyers out there.
Oh boy, thank you so much. Sally Daley, one of our top realtors right here on the Treasure Coast. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
And we hope you enjoyed Buzz TV.
Attention! This is an important message for anyone who had an IVC filter placed to prevent blood clots from traveling to their heart or lungs. Did your IVC filter move, break, or cause organ damage? The FDA warns that IVC filters may cause serious complications, such as heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, or even death. Call Jacoby & Myers today. you may be entitled to compensation. You won't pay a thing unless your case is settled.
Please call 800-378-0160.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Buzz TV. I'm Marcia Littlejohn, and guess what? It's time for the Firefighters Fair. And I have to say that Steve Grawl, as you are assistant manager of the fair or of the firefighters?
Of the fair, yes.
Oh boy, that must be a great job for you as a firefighter.
Yes, it is.
All right, do you know what I want you to do? Because Buzz TV is seen all over the world, you know. Tell our viewers what this Firefighters Fair is all about.
What it is, we do a 10-day event out at the Indian County Fairgrounds, March 11th through the 20th. We put on a fair, of course, bringing fun, food, and entertainment for all the local citizens and surrounding counties who would like to attend.
It's kind of a tradition, isn't it? I mean, it just seems over the year. How many years have you been doing
This is our 36th year.
Wow.
So we started back in 1980, so come a long ways.
You know, and I think more and more, when you think about firefighters, we have so much respect for you and what you do and how you put yourself into a position that really is almost like going into battle in so many cases. But this Firefighters Fair kind of is a happy, fun time, isn't it?
Yes. It's a time for us to get out there and kind of de-escalate, see everybody having a good time, and not necessarily what we do in our normal job where when we see people at their worst time, we get to see and make opportunities for people to come out and enjoy themselves. So. Well,
it is such fun too, because I think even just today, I think one of the big, breaking news that comes out on your iPhone is there was a fire out on I-95, I think it was, and with an automobile and everything. And you get so, and I guess as a firefighter, you get so ingrained in survival as well. And when we're going to take a little break in a minute, and I want you to really tell our viewers what it's like to be a firefighter. But right now, what's it like to be a fairgoer? Because that's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of food, isn't there?
Yes, a lot of good food that people get to come out and enjoy once a year, because it's not the healthiest food, but it's very good.
Once a year you can do that.
Yes, exactly. So come out and enjoy the food, of course. We have the multitude of rides. We have 4-H projects that a lot of kids in the community come out and they put a lot of effort into raising their projects, and this is their opportunity to come out and show that off at the fair.
And when you say raising their projects, it could be a cow.
Could be a cow, a pig, chicken. And
boy, that goes back a long way.
Yes.
4-H used to do that even when I was a child, and that was at least 100 years ago. No, that's a lot of fun, though. The Firefighters Fair is what we're talking about. We're going to come back in just a moment and continue our discussion with Steve Grawl, and he is the assistant manager of the Firefighters Fair. We're going to tell you, though, what it's like. I'm going to have Steve really tell our viewers, if you will, what it's like to be a fireman. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
One-of-a-kind videos, unique perspectives, original programming, only on Buzz TV Network. Spread the word and tell a friend. The fun is happening at Vero Social Club on North US 1, where friends meet for bingo every Tuesday and Thursday. Doors open at 10, with luncheon served, and the games begin at noon. Then Vero Social Club opens up the dance floor Thursday nights for social dancing. And weekends, Vero Social Club eats up. Check the website for Latin night special events. And each Sunday, dance to hip-hop all night long. Go to VeroSocialClub.com. Vero's #1 party destination. Vero Social Club, 7500 North US 1.
Well, we are back indeed, and we are talking about our Firefighters Fair with Steve Grawl, assistant manager and a firefighter here in Indian River County. But we have been joined by Darren Cole. Good to see you, Darren.
Thank you. Nice to see you, too.
And you're playing a very big part. From what I understand, we were talking a little bit about the 4-H'ers, and you are representing the 4-H club. What is your product? What do you grow?
I grow youth. Really.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say maybe a cow or a heifer. Or...
well, we do that, but our main goal is to promote youth and have the kids, produce all these necessary life skills that they need for later in life.
Great.
Yeah.
And become a part of something. I think 4-H has always been, I think, years and years ago, as I mentioned, it was just such a wonderful organization, and it has continued on in so many ways. And then the firefighters give them the opportunity to, so to speak, show their wares.
Right.
So what can we expect seeing at the 4-H club or with the 4-Hers at the Firefighters Fair?
There'll be plenty to see under the livestock barn. We'll have, breed stock, steers, pigs, goats, chickens, rabbits,
Oh, really?
guinea pigs. Yeah.
How terrific. And these children and the 4-Hers, they're not really children, they're students, and what is the age group?
From 5 to 18.
Oh boy. And learning how to care for an animal just gives them all those life skills.
Right.
Is that what 4-H is really all
It's
about?
all about life skills, for sure.
How many kids are in 4-H?
We have about 250 or
Oh,
so. And exhibiting at the fair is about 188.
Oh, terrific. Oh, well, I think that's really what makes the Firefighters Fair really so dynamite as well, to have the 4-Hers there. But I asked you, and I promised our viewers that I was going to have you tell really what it's like to be a fireman.
Well, of course, we work 24-hour shifts, so we're on call from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. the next morning. Sorry, but can be it's a rewarding career. It can be stressful at times, of course, because we get called out and see they're not calling us because they're happy or having a good time. It's at their worst time. So, but we go out and we do what we can do to help them out at their time of need. So
I would love to have you come back sometime and really give an in-depth discussion about what a fireman does and what are some of the things, maybe how we as the public can help with your career. And I'm talking about how we can make it a little easier by watching what we do as far as fires that are getting started, and what maybe people aren't aware of, things that can happen in their home and electrical ideas, because I know you go through that training as well.
Yes.
Boy, oh boy. And who drives the fire truck?
We have an engineer that drives the truck. So
okay.
I did it in the past, but I'm no longer driving. So
okay. Now, is the fire truck going to be out there at the Firefighters Fair?
We will have some. It'll be out there occasionally. Yes.
Okay, because a lot of children love to see that.
Oh yes, and we have the firefighter training show also that that the kids enjoy. So
that's going to be wonderful. Now, who benefits from the fair?
We have numerous local charities in the community. We do a clothing drive. We do a canned food drive for some of the local charities.
Terrific. What's the new attraction?
We have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will be out there for the kids. That'll be exciting for them.
Oh my gosh, and all the 4-Hers are going to have fun with them as well.
Oh yes, for sure. Yes.
Oh, this is fun. So and tell the dates once again, and advance tickets are available.
March 11th through the 20th are the dates of the fair. The advance tickets are sold up until the Friday the fair starts. And our fair website is firefightersfair.org. It has a lot of information on there.
Find out all about it. The Firefighters Fair out at the fairgrounds.
Yes.
And that's right off of US 1 out by
58th Avenue.
58th.
77th Street.
Okay.
Yes.
Just follow the crowd. It's going to be a lot of fun.
There'll be,
Firefighters Fair and the 4-Hers. Go out there and see that. What do we call the barn?
Livestock barn.
Livestock barn. You're going to see all the pigs and the goats and the what else?
Goats,
steers?
pigs, steers, cows.
Rabbits?
Rabbits,
oh
guinea
boy.
pigs, chickens.
Okay. All right. Thanks so very much, Darren and Steve. Thanks so much for telling us about the Firefighters Fair right here in Indian River County. Thanks for being with us, and thanks to you for watching Buzz TV.
Join Marcia Littlejohn nightly at 5 and 9 on VeroBuzzTV.com.
Listen up, America. This is an important medical alert for anyone suffering from back or knee pain. If you or a loved one suffers from back or knee pain and have Medicare as your primary insurance, you can qualify for a pain-relieving back or knee brace at little or no cost to you. Stop living in pain because the brace you need is too costly. Call Listen Up America right now for more details. The call is free and there's no obligation.
Please call 800-299-6799.